It happens.
Yes.
Keep going. That's how that works.
So I'm just trying to figure out where the sound is coming from.
The etiquette, that you believe that it's a type of etiquette that, should be.
Yes.
And can you expound upon that? A little bit about that, as far as when it comes to networking and the etiquette that goes with it. It does, irregardless if someone does or does not. We want to make sure they do know what they need to do, because sometimes people just don't really know.
Mm-hmm. And again, this is just my own opinion again, so don't shoot the messenger if you don't agree with me. Mm-hmm. But I think that when you go to events, you have a limited amount of time.
Yes.
And it's impossible for you to speak to every single person if you're spending 20 minutes with one person. Mm-hmm. And you're monopolizing their time, and there might be somebody else who wants to speak to that person, and they're standing around waiting because they see who's there or they hear who's there. Mm-hmm. And the person's like, okay, in their brain they're like, I really want him or her to kind of wrap it up because I see somebody standing there. What can I do? And it's happened to me before, because as a host of something, I want to talk to everybody. So I'm like, how are you? My name is so-and-so. What you got going on? I'm like, great. You know what? I'm going to be back if I can. I got to walk around and meet other people. So make sure, if I can see you, I will. It was great to meet you. And I'm talking and I'm backing up,
Yeah.
Right. You have to, because if not, it's like the guy at the club who buys you the drink and thinks he owns you.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Yeah. But you can't have that.
Have you ever had a person when you talk to them and you're backing up and they're going forward, you're backing, they're forward, and you're like, okay, wait a minute.
Going. No, but really, you have to be, as soon as you say hello, you have to start the conversation off so the person realizes that, wow, there are a lot of people in here. I want to get around to as many people as I can, but I want to stop first to at least meet you, tell you my name is so-and-so, and, hopefully we'll connect again. Mm-hmm. So that way you let them know up front, you want to meet other people. You cannot stop and stay with them all night like you're babysitting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you put it out there.
Do you find, I know for me, okay, it's just me, but a lot of times if somebody's talking to me and it's like, okay, they're going, and I'm like, okay, we got all of the important stuff out. I know, but it's like you're like at that point a deer in the headlights. It's like, okay.
But then they probably get into more personal stuff that you're like, I really don't need to know this about you. So that's happened to you?
Yes.
Yes. It's happened to me too.
Yeah.
So again, you know what? I tell people you can be aggressive without being annoying. Mm-hmm. Meaning that once you've gotten out of that conversation what you need, who they are, their business card, a little bit about them, you can move on. There's nothing that says at a networking event that somebody owns your time and owns your space. Yeah. You're networking. You need to be on the move. So once, honestly, 2 to 3 minutes. It's like speed networking. You can find out what you need to find out and move on. So once he or she has said all you need to be, take in, thank you so much, I don't want to cut you off, but I want to go meet so-and-so before, they get caught up. You just say thank you. Yeah. Put your hand out and keep moving.
So I have to ask, what made you decide to do it? Like, what, I know you like to connect with people, but what made you say, you know what, I think this is something that I want to do?
That's a good question. I've never asked myself that. No more than, again, at work, people were always looking for Friday. And I am so about life and so about just being me. This is who I am all the time. I said, why is everybody worrying about Friday? What's wrong with Monday? Monday's a great day too because it starts off your whole week. If you can start your Monday off on a good note,
that's so true.
Why can't that be the motivation just to be happy? Mm-hmm. And so really the Monday was, you know what, I want to change the mindset of people. I want to get people to stop looking for the weekend at the weekend, and start off Monday on the high note. Yeah. So that's where it started.
I wonder how Monday got such a bad name. Like a bad rap.
For me, I think it's like that people are doing jobs that they couldn't care too much about. I think when you go to the networking, this is just my perception of it. When you go to the networking, you're doing something that you want to do. It becomes what you want to do. I want to start a business, or I've already started a business, and I want to get to know somebody. And these, when I'm going to this particular event, they're there, and this gives me that opportunity to do what it is that I love, but instead of I'm going to work for someone else.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's the difference.
It's so like we kind of get that passion. Monday. Oh man, I gotta go work for the man. I don't want to go to Monday. But if you don't do Monday, you won't get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You get what I mean?
Right. That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah.
So tell us, what do you have going on? Like, when can we get to the next Meet Me Monday?
I'm so excited. The next one is on Monday, September 21st. I do it twice a month, every first and third Monday. But Labor Day is on this upcoming Monday, and I'm not laboring for anybody. That was like one of my things that, you know what, I will not do it on Labor Day, because that is our time, meaning, you know, someone's time to take off from their work, and I don't expect people to come. I mean, they probably would, but I want people to have their own time for that holiday. But on the 21st, we have some great surprises. I'm so excited, and I don't want to give away everything, because, again, I don't want people to pick and choose who's going to be there, which one to attend, because, again, it's not about that. It's about the whole networking component. But I do have some great things that are in store, so people have to come out and see. The networking always is going to be going on. I'm calling it the Fall Fiesta, because it's fall, and we're on our countdown. We have 5 left, you know, for the season, and so I'm trying to make these last 5 a blast for us to have a great time. So
it's the 21st.
It's the 21st. It's a Monday.
And again, tell us about the venue, you know, where we need to come.
Beautiful venue. You've been there. It's Sobeys Restaurant and Lounge in Lanham, Maryland. It's 10621 Greenbelt Road. It's been open about 7 months now. It's a beautiful establishment.
And I can attest to that.
Literally, when you walk in there, you do not feel like you're walking into an average, ordinary venue. You just don't. I mean, it's located in a shopping center, Eastgate Shopping Center. But when you walk into there, it just takes you to a totally different mindset. It's a beautiful venue. And to me, it puts you in the ambiance and mindset of, you know what? I'm glad I'm here. Because you feel good. You're like, hey, I'm here. I'm going to meet somebody. Great food, great venue. So shout out to Sobeys Lounge and Restaurant. And again, September 21st. But people can follow me, Micheline Bowman. I'm going to be the only Micheline Bowman that probably comes up.
Micheline, please, just go spell your name, because not everyone's going to know how to spell your name, if you don't mind.
Okay, it's Micheline. My last name is Bowman, Bowman. And Instagram, Twitter, Facebook is Micheline Bowman. And then you can keep up with what we're doing at Meet Me Monday. And again, I always tell people, you network for your net worth. So the fact that you are having me on your show, you're connected to me. Whether you like it or not, you are connected to me, and I'm a woman of my word. And I tell people, if I'm invited to do something or to give of myself and my time, you're next, because I'm going to pay it forward. Because I believe that by giving, we receive at the same time. We just don't believe it. People, I think in the networking, you know, people always want, well, what about me? What about me? Make it about somebody else, and then you's going to come.
And I think they get so caught up in making it about them that they don't see doing the work. Like, we've been doing the work for a long time, so it's like they don't see doing the work, and that's the part that's very important.
And like you said earlier, you know, that you started in 2004.
You know, it's a long break.
And that's a long, and you took a break, and then you came back. But what made you come back was there was someone that had met you some time ago to re-energize you to get back out there and put it out there. We always mention you never know who sees you.
That's
you know, and
who's watching.
And who's watching. Even though there was a long period of time that had even happened between that. The gentleman coming back to you and saying, "What's going on? What's happening?" And you didn't even see him. You said you haven't seen him.
He's never been to one since 2004. I'm telling you.
I have a question. Did you miss it? Like that downtime? Did you miss it, or is it like you had to miss it?
Well, you know what? Because outside of my day job, I'm always busy doing things. My energy was refocused on other things. You know, my daughter was 4 years old at the time, so you know, it allowed me to be a mom and raise her. But I guess I really didn't miss it, because the its were always there doing other things. But when someone said, "Hey, what happened? Why aren't you doing it?" Because I took it as a one and done. I did it. People come out. We had a great time. Yes, I accomplished my goal. I did it. So when 2013, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm starting again. It'll be a one and done. And I done it again. And they were like, "What do you mean that's it?" I'm like, "Well, this is the last one. This is the last one." Yeah, the last one. The last one, period. Yes. No. You know, so then I'm thinking, okay, how am I going to do this? So I said, "God, if this is supposed to be something, let me know." And I honestly I've had no idea how this all comes together, but I'm so blessed. I'm so happy that I'm meeting great people. I've had, the last season was a Half Note. I've had national recording artists come on and perform. I've had local comedians, national comedians. I mean, I've had bands, I've had vendors. It has just gone far beyond my expectations. We take it on the road once a year now. I did New Jersey, where I'm from. In January, we did New Jersey. A bus from here, 44 people on a Monday got on a bus to go to New Jersey and come back for me. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's really touching.
It's so needed. It's so needed. That's what it sounds like. Like I said, you at the point you had things going on in your life, but like I said, sometimes we don't know, what that need is out there, and you have what it is that we need out there, and that's why that gentleman said to you, what's going on? I need you. Right. Even though you had other things that you were doing in your life that that fulfilled you, that there's a special need that's only in you that you could give to us.
Yeah, I'm going to find out what it is. I'm going to find out what it is. I can tell you.
It's a good message. People really need to understand. Sometimes people come to you. You may not understand what your gift is, and sometimes somebody has to reiterate to you, this is my need, and it's only you can fulfill this need.
I think I'm realizing as I'm getting older too what it is, because I think we're all born with a purpose, and we have to live our own purpose. But as I knew that I love talking, I love people, and like I'm saying, how can I do like what I want to do to give back, to talk, to connect people? I mean, I'm an A-type person, and you guys are too. So when you're A-type, you're all over the place. You have all these great things, all these great ideas, and you want to do it all. You do. You want to conquer the war and make it happen. But you have to be, realize that, hey, I am still just one person. And there are a lot of A-type people. And there are a lot of Micheline, so to speak, doing the same thing. And so I tell myself and I tell my friends, what makes you pop? What makes your networking event more about you? Because everyone can have them, but they're all not going to be the same.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
And so everybody can have a great personality, but everyone is not going to be the same in the same room. And I think it's the energy. And a lady said to me, oh, you're so positive. Oh, you're a positive, Penny. Don't you ever see the light at the end of the tunnel? And I said to her, no, I am that light walking through the tunnel. I said, so it's always like I am always seeing where I'm going. I'm not, it's not about me. It's about light attracts light. And the same way that you came to me, it was supposed to happen. So I don't get caught up in coincidence. No, this was supposed to happen. And our next move is going to be our best move. So we're going to do this together.
Yes, I'm excited. I said, it was so funny. We were getting ready for the show today. I was like, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm usually good with this. It's like, I'm all over the place today, but it's good because you're right. The energy, it connects, and you actually feel it when you come in the room. So yes, you're missing it. We're having a great time. So you can tune in, though. You can call and ask questions also. Call us at 443-641-9318. Again, that's 443-641-9318. You can also meet us in the V Lounge on she'sthebossradio.com. You can go click on the V Lounge. You don't have to register, but it will be really nice to know who you are. Just in case you're a man and you don't register, you may come up as a Julie. So I don't want you to get mad. Julie. Definitely. You just register. Just put your name in so we'll know who we're talking with. And you can ask questions about networking with our special guest. I'm going to tell you the networking events that are out there today have got to step it up. They do. I mean, I think for me, like a lot of times we get invited to all types of stuff. And it's good. I like to attend them all. But I want to go with knowing that, okay, I'm going to go and this is going to be something that I can, I try to see the opportunity in everything. I really do. But a lot of times when you have a very, very busy schedule, you can't be every place.
Yes.
So I try to make it so that the event that I'm going to, we can all benefit from it as best as possible. But I'm finding that a lot of them now are just happy hours. They're not so much as networking. It's just a happy hour. So what would you advise someone that may be into doing networking events? What would your advice to them be to try to, get the people to interact or not just look at it as a happy hour?
Well, I think the person giving the event has got to understand first, what is their intention? Is their intention to make money? Because my events have always been free. for, but I have had one that, I shouldn't say always, because I've had one that did a charge, but that was because I was trying to pay forward for the next season, things I wanted to do. So I'm going to make sure I say that. But you have to decide, are you about money or are you about the people? If you're about the money, your whole grind and hustle is going to be about the money. It's not going to be about attracting quality people. I'm about the quality people. I'm not about the money. And I chose a day that's off. I don't need to do something when everybody else is doing it. Again, it's not about how many people come out. We all know Thursdays, Fridays, the bulk of people, it's the end of the week. They're trying to find a happy hour. They're trying to find some place to get turned up, get the drink on. But for me, why? That's not what my purpose was. It was, again, 100% networking, 100% getting the people. So know what it is you want first, because if you don't, it's going to head south real fast to becoming that big happy hour. And then people like, it's nothing but a happy hour. And I don't want people to feel that on a Monday I'm trying to get you out there to get drunk or drink on a Monday. No, it's not about that. Because if you do that, it'll fall in place. You got to find your niche.
Definitely. And I think you're onto something big. So we're gonna take another break. I know, gotta do it. It's getting good, but we'll be right back after this break. This one I promised to grab a cup. I saw.
Why is my daughter calling me?
You know what, Lakiba, you have lost all your mind today, bro. Okay. All right. It's gotta be a way that you could mute the mic. I don't want to stop the recording.
The son's called and the daughter calls.
Mom, do you know that he's in Delaware?
I dropped her off at a football game this morning at 7